These two women who were washing clothes suddenly looked up into the sky. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. A dozen U.S. Army UH-1 helicopters flew head-on, quickly heading toward a valley. After approaching the target location, they swooped right down. The U.S. military's long-range howitzers cleared the landing zone for the helicopters in advance. Upon spotting U.S. helicopters, the North Vietnamese guerrillas promptly issued combat orders. The U.S. troops got to the spot in no time. They started shooting like crazy the moment he got off the plane. Helicopters also provided fire support from the air, covered the soldiers below for a safe landing. But soon, Major Moore realized there were no enemies in the woods ahead, so he immediately called for a ceasefire. After checking out the area, he ordered the first platoon to advance into the woods. Soon they spotted a North Vietnamese scout. The U.S. troops quickly gave chase, while, on the other side, Colonel Moore apprehended a scout. From the interrogation, we found out the intel the U.S. military got earlier was wrong. What's stationed here isn't a battalion of guerrillas. It's a full division of elite regular troops, around 4,000 strong. They're armed with AK-47s and RPGs, and they've even taken down the powerful French forces before. Major Moore immediately ordered the patrol to fall back, but it was too late. Meanwhile, the first platoon chasing the scouts was already engaged. They have been hit hard by North Vietnam's elite forces. North Vietnamese special forces burst out of the jungle, catching the U.S. troops off guard. Meanwhile, Colonel Moore came under attack. He quickly ordered the radio operator to call in artillery support and requested reinforcements from HQ, right before the North Vietnamese soldiers could reach the U.S. troops. The U.S. military's howitzers started precise bombardment. It temporarily delayed the North Vietnamese troops' advance. The North Vietnamese commander, realizing the U.S. forces were split into two groups, decided to deploy all his troops to encircle them, cut off their supplies and retreat, aiming to completely wipe out this U.S. cavalry division. On the other side, the U.S. reinforcements had just arrived when they were hit hard by North Vietnamese troops. The pilot was killed on the spot, and the helicopter crashed instantly. As more North Vietnamese soldiers joined the fight, the U.S. forces launched an attack, and the battle raged until nightfall. Suddenly, everything went quiet, leaving them unsure of what was happening. So they immediately called for a flare support from afar. When the flare lit up, they realized the NVA soldiers had snuck right up on them. The fight was on again.